how can we physiologically activate self-compassion? So there are a few things that we can do to physiologically activate self-compassion. The first one is tone of voice. So just imagine if you're comforting someone, what kind of a tone on your voice would you use? Normally when we comfort somebody, the tone of voice is soft, it's kind, it's supportive. And all of these qualities in our voice also activates our parasympathetic nervous system. So rather than having a harsh and critical tone of voice, which does the opposite, activates our inner threat system. Second is our breath. So breath is very interesting because it's both automatic, but we can also influence it. So for example, if you would walk down a dark street and somebody would just jump up and scare you, your breath would probably be like it would be very rapid and short and shallow, compared to on warm summer day when you're sitting at the beach and there's just this cool breeze in the air and you just completely relax with your favorite book. Your breath would be very different in that moment. It would probably be deep, slow, and without tension. So we can physiologically mimic that through just deep, slow breathing. And then 3 is pace. So if we're stressed or if we're late, we're likely to move very fast. All our movements are fast. We might be running. We might be looking in many directions to make sure that we won't be hit by a car when we're crossing the street. Compared to a slow Sunday when we're making our favorite tea or brewing our coffee and we just have all the time in the world. So this again, the slow movement, a slow pace activates a relaxation response in our body and the parasympathetic nervous system. And we can mimic this through just slow, like super slow movement. So just by walking slow or just moving our body very slowly. And the fourth one, which is a really big one when it comes to self-compassion and that we use a lot in practices, is soothing touch. And the kind of touch that we use is if you imagine having a little puppy falling asleep and you're just like gently stroking the puppy to just help it fall asleep. So it's a kind, a gentle, a soft and a slow touch. And this is what physiologically activates our parasympathetic nervous system and just helps us feel very safe and comforted. And let's now practice together. Just gently closing your eyes. And just bringing a hand to your heart. And maybe also bringing the other hand. And just see, what does this feel like? Does my inner experience change in any way? And experiment with bringing a hand down to the abdomen. Maybe also the other hand. And one hand to the cheek. maybe also the other hand. Maybe just holding one hand in the other. Or gently stroking one hand with your thumb. If you let the stroke be very slow and very gentle, it has the greatest soothing effect. We can also try the same when we have a hand in our heart, to just gently stroke the center of our chest. And now go back to one that you felt was the most soothing and gave the most comfort. Perhaps experimenting with a few. And then bringing your hands to your lap, taking a deep breath in and out, and gently opening your eyes.